Morning guys, Tom at DSC Sport here. We're here with one of our C7 DSC customers. The controller went in great a couple weeks ago. Our customer has been enjoying the more compliant ride. But although he does feel that on some occasions it's a little too soft for his personal preference, so we're here to make some changes. We hooked up to his DSC and downloaded his file. Based on his feedback, in the touring mode and in the sport mode, just a hair too soft. So I see that his G-rate max here is at 35 and sensitivity is 20. So that's actually, the sensitivity is pretty good. So what this means is that, going back to default rate here, it's 1% damping for both compression and rebound when the G-force is less than 0.35. For street driving, changing lanes, it actually takes quite a bit to exceed 0.35 G. So we're going to reduce this. So let's just take this down to 30 here, which really means 0.3 G. So anytime we make a change, we want to hit update because otherwise it won't tick. Just as an extra measure, we're going to go into velocity here. And you have the compression, high speed, medium speed, low speed, and also rebound. We will add 5 to add more rebound damping force. Okay, we'll just verify 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 35 in the back. So basically there isn't enough in the front. It's making the back overworking.
Yeah, it doesn't bounce back like it used to before. This is great. There's no seesaw effect. I mean, not that it was pronounced to begin with, but you would notice it on undulating pavement, and you could sense that this car was a bit like a Crown Vic at one point. But of course, for a lot of folks, that's okay because it's a plush mode, and that's the whole intention of it. When you're in tour mode, it's to give you that smooth, very compliant, very easy ride. But for me, it was a little too floaty, and so this really does help. So I'm just going to try to hit some pavement that's pretty nasty and see if this does the trick. Again, the whole point of this exercise was not to try the sport mode. I mean, not a concern, but my idea of tweaking the tour mode was to try to get it less plush, and that certainly worked. So I'm on sport now, and let's see how this does. The conclusion is Tour has been dialed in. It's taking care of that super plush experience, so it's dialed in a little more for me personally. I don't think most folks who own the DSC system will have any issues in plush mode. Maybe that's what they're looking for, but in tour mode for me, I just needed less of that seesaw effect, if you can call it that, over undulating pavements, and I can tell you that based on what Tom's done so far, it's certainly solved it.